Discrimination against women leads to preventable deaths and injuries during pregnancy and childbirth. Each year, hundreds of thousands of women and girls die and millions more become disabled as a result of complications during pregnancy and childbirth.
I am sure if we had got transportation on time, today my wife and child would be alive. All vehicles in the village were engaged. The nearest hospital is Mirjapur, which is 50 kilometers away.
Dayaram's wife Pushpa Veal died after developing complications in labour. Pushpa was forced to walk 50 kilometers from her remote village in India's northern province of Uttar Pradesh to the nearest hospital because of a lack of transport. Pushpa and her baby died before her family could get help.
My wife was pregnant, was in labour pain, but we could not find any vehicle to go to the hospital. Somehow, when we reached the hospital, it was too late and my wife passed away.
A grieving Dayaram returned home to take care of their only surviving child, now motherless. An estimated 25,000 women die during pregnancy and childbirth in the province of Uttar Pradesh every year. Just like Pushpa, many women succumb during childbirth because of poverty, lack of access to emergency maternal health care and information. Globally, the figure is estimated at more than 500,000. The UN Millennium Development Goals aim to reduce maternal mortality by 3/4 by 2015. UN Human Rights Chief Navi Pillay says it's unacceptable that women continue to die giving birth. She says maternal mortality is a human rights issue.
Discrimination against women causes deaths in pregnancy and childbirth, which could be prevented. Women should have a say in the decisions that affect their sexual and reproductive health.
The new study by the UN Human Rights Office, produced at the request of the UN Human Rights Council, found that the risks associated with pregnancy and childbirth are not unavoidable natural disadvantages. They're the result of the unjust, unequal treatment of women and cause more deaths and disabilities among women than any other factors among men of fertile age.
Certainly when issues of rights are taken into account to complement those healthcare services, we should be able to make an impact on saving the lives of women. The data and evidence have shown that where education has been received or where girls have received adequate education, they are empowered to make choices and decisions that affect their health, including that which protects them from maternal mortality. I take it as in 3 elements: a health issue, a development issue, and a rights issue. So certainly it may not have been emphasized, but the issue of rights and empowerment of women is very important in efforts to prevent maternal deaths.
Statistics show the greatest majority of maternal deaths occur in Africa and Asia because of a general lack of infrastructure. Very few skilled health workers and health clinics, few public transport services, and poor or non-existent roads. But the problem isn't unique to the developing world. Maternal mortality is a crisis without borders.
While it's true that 99% of maternal mortality occurs in the developing world, in the global south, there are important factors that lead to high maternal mortality in developed countries. In Amnesty's recent report on the United States, for example, we see some of the same problems that plague developing countries' health systems: a lack of available, accessible, economically and physically and culturally acceptable and quality health care that can save women's lives.
Not far from Dayaram's village, women have got together to look after mothers-to-be with the sole objective of saving lives.
Whenever a woman in our village gets pregnant, we go to see her and educate her about vaccinations. People should cooperate more so that many pregnant women can be helped. These volunteers have little knowledge, But if we educate them more, they will be of great help to the villagers.
Behind the maternal mortality statistics are millions of personal tragedies like Diaram's wife. Improvements in women's rights and maternal health will have an economic and social impact on families, reaching far beyond the lives of women under threat.
I've worked here for the past 2.5 years, from when the government of India launched the Rural Health Safety Mission on the whole country. There is a lot of improvement in women's health. Pregnant women's lives are saved before and after delivery. Statistics show that maternal mortality rate is decreasing.
Every mother counts. Whether numbers are decreasing or not, experts say when death is preventable, one death is one too many.
Let women and girls have access to the right information, enjoy the benefits of scientific progress and the highest attainable standards of health. Let them participate in decision-making processes that affect their pregnancy and delivery. If we do that, the lives of many thousands of women and girls will be saved each year.